What's up, YouTube? I hope the audio is good in here. I just wanted to do another video talking about one of my newest paintings because I like making these videos and I like them so much more than making TikToks, because TikToks I have to like chop it so much and edit it, and then it doesn't get any views and it's like, I don't know. So I like making just long form videos where I can just talk, and if you like listening to me talk, then awesome. Damn, space now. So this is one of my newest paintings. I titled it Once Upon a Time in the West, because I wanted to write like a new narrative, like a new Western narrative kind of thing for myself and for anyone who looks at it. I was inspired by Kehinde Wiley, his painting in the Detroit Institute of Arts. That, of course, the name is now escaping me, but it's of a black guy on a horse, and his is about rewriting or writing a new narrative of putting a black man in a position of power, like a Napoleon or one of those types of paintings of a dude on a horse, and to kind of take the power back from, or just insert a new narrative. And I really like that, and it's my favorite painting there. It's awesome, it's huge, and it really is like powerful. Just a powerful painting that I really liked. And every time I go there, I go and look at it. And so I wanted to write a new narrative for myself and for just like gender non-conforming people. Because in the like cultural zeitgeist, in our culture, I don't know, they're kind of portrayed as like victims, and they're always fighting for kind of like, they're always fighting to exist in this world, and they've always been in our world. We have always been here and will always be here, no matter what the powers that be want to say about that. And yeah, and there, a lot of it is like, a lot of, in our like culture, it's like a lot of like non-binary people on the internet and stuff, and in real life, kind of like are always like in this position of like fighting to just exist or like be heard, or just be like, I'm here or whatever. And it's just like, it's not just that. We're here and we hold a space in society, and you don't have to like be constantly fighting to just say that like what I wanted to do with this piece is say that we're not just like fighting for like to say that we're here, like we're here. This is us, and we are powerful no matter what the current regime says. And also, I was feeling really powerless and just in kind of a shitty place in my life, and I wanted to give myself that power. I wanted to like give myself this like place of like, you know what, you deserve to exist and feel powerful. And I know like I'm a white dude and whatever. I don't know. I don't care. I felt like shit. I wanted to paint a cool painting. So fuck you. If you don't like it. If you don't like that explanation. And I drew a lot of inspiration from a lot of different artists. Like when I was doing this background, it was like just layers and layers of paint, and it really felt like Mark Rothko really like just saturated the canvas, like so many layers. It's really like a thick layers of paint. And also I got the canvas fabric for free. Excuse me. Why do I do that in every video? But I got the canvas for free and I gessoed it myself. And I don't know if I did it wrong or whatever, but it really like sucked up the paint. Like it was just like I was just putting so much paint on it, and it just was like sucking it up into the fabric, I guess. But I think it came out really cool the way that it like is so saturated and it has so much paint on it. And then I drew inspiration from the like impressionist painters. It's kind of impressionist when you get up close to it. I like the underpainting is showing through here and in here, and it's not super well rendered. It's not super tight. I didn't do like a lot of shading. I did like a lot of just trying to keep it like impasto-ish and just do like one stroke and leave it. And what's his name? Sargent. I was drawing inspiration from Sargent. I really tried to do the face really well rendered and detailed so that it draws your eye right to the face. And so yeah, a lot of different inspiration and different stuff going on here. And a gun to like reinforce that we're powerful. And I guess maybe that's kind of, I did this like a month ago, so take that with a grain of salt, I guess. I don't know, whatever. There's so much stuff. It's so like justifying every little aspect of everything is so annoying. It's like, I just made a cool painting. At the end of the day, that's what I wanted to do, is just make like a badass cool painting. Is that so much to ask or say or do? But yeah, and this is my motorcycle, and I took the reference photo on my motorcycle, and my buddy took the picture. And I have a furry seat on my motorcycle, and yeah, I just wanted to make a cool, badass painting, and I think I accomplished that. I, in the future, will use a reference photo. I should have taken the photo at the time of, I should have taken it like at night or like during golden hour or something, because it's, I was struggling like making it look cohesive. I think it looks cohesive now, but I don't know, it could be better. Every painting could be better, but this is where we're at with it. Doing a wheelie off, and it's the Great Salt Lake, off onto the Great Salt Lake, and so it's like this new narrative of like power and non-binary people being here in Salt Lake, which has a weird ass history of weird people doing weird shit. But it's a rainy, cozy day here, and I'm tired. And I did landscaping this morning, and that kind of took it out of me. But I'm still here. We're still here talking. The boots. I don't know why I initially chose Ugg boots rolled over like that, but while I was painting it, I realized that like when I was in middle school, there were some like mean girls that we didn't get along in the end. We were like friends, and then they didn't like me, and I had some like resentment with that for a long time. And then while I was painting this, I like realized that I always like looked down on like Lululemon and Ugg boots wearing girls, and then I realized that it's because that I wanted to wear that stuff, but at the time I didn't like get that. And so you're still working through that type of stuff like 3 decades, 2.5 decades later. Weird. It's weird that happens. But I also find them sexy, and so that's, I guess, why I initially chose them. And yeah, I guess, and it's the biggest painting I've ever done, which was cool and fun and hard. And Mark Maggiore, I was taking inspiration from him. Big like Western painting. He paints cowboys, and I was like, well, what if I paint a non-binary cowboy on a motorcycle and instead of a horse? And yeah, that is the story of this painting. I really like it. I think it turned out well. And I hope you enjoy it too. And I hope to show it soon at a gallery or something where I can get it out of my house and some other people might look at it and enjoy it too. I'd really like to get into the DIA, and that would be really cool, but that's a pipe dream. Or maybe off in the future. But yeah, that's my painting, Once Upon a Time in the West. And inspiration from the song Once Upon a Time in the West by Dire Straits. I think that's like how I initially got the idea to do this, was listening to that song. It's so weird how you draw different inspiration from different things. It's cool. And yeah, I hope you like it. I hope to show it soon. And that's this painting. Once Upon a Time in the West.